computer. Yeah. Got it. Yeah. All right. All right. You're welcome to this session. Welcome to Make Your First Million as a creative. I'm a very highly skilled individual. I'm a digital marketer, content creator. I do content creation. I do product design, UI, UX, sales, good product management. So I'm one of the guys who's like in the best position to tell you how to make money. Making money is a lot more easier than people make it to seem. They make it seem like making money is one difficult task that if you embark on, you can kill yourself or you can injure. No. Money is not that, it's not that deep, right? It's not that tough. You know, money is easy to make, right? But it starts from somewhere. So I'm gonna be breaking a lot of all that money making. You guys can turn on your videos. I love to see your faces though. So I like to just yeah, please turn on your videos. My guy is here. No, so I see you. This is guy was in my millionaire session. No, so you are making money. You have not said tight up till now. How you doing? All right. So let's get straight into the class, right? So I said this session is for creatives. Anyone who has a skill or knowledge that solves a problem, you have to be a problem solver. You have to be a problem solver if you are going to make money. There's no two ways about it. There's no shortcut, right? If you're gonna make money online, anywhere, offline, inline, anywhere at all, you've got to be a problem solver. I don't know anyone who makes money who isn't a problem solver, man. Like I don't know. You've got to be a problem solver. And there are people who are into design, beauty, fashion, architecture, development, like they're developers, technologists, digital creators. They're into content, social media, agriculture. As long as you're solving a problem, you're a creative because you need creativity to do a lot of work. You need creativity to create solutions for people. So if you're creating solutions, right, money will come. There's no other way money comes. There are only two channels in which money will come to you. Money will come to you via value and via favor. And favor, it is God that gives favor. They know to buy favor. But with value, you can offer value for money. So that's how you make money. You don't make money. I mean, we have people who say, oh, I wish money can just fall from the sky and I'll pick 150 million on the ground. Joke's on you. That's never going to happen. You have 0.000 chances of it ever happening. Okay, before we go on, guys, please turn on your video. If you don't mind, please turn on your video. I want to see your faces. Guys are still joining. I want to see your faces. Turn on your video. I want to see those in my class. Oh, great. My guys, my niggas in my class. Sammy, how you doing, man? Look at all my G's, man. Like, I love this. All right. Okay, let's get into it. So if you're into agriculture, whatever it is you're into, as long as you're solving a problem, you are bound to make money. If you are not, see, right now, if your pocket is empty, check what you are doing. Check whether or not you are giving out value for money. That's the only way you're going to make money. There's no two ways about it. There's no back and forth about it. It's not because God doesn't like you. I mean, like, you're not that big for God to hate you. It's not because devil is pursuing you or your village people. You are not just offering value. And what I mean by offering value, you have to be giving something that people need. You've got to be solving a problem. You've got to be solving a problem for a particular market before you get money. So if you're a creative here, I'm glad that you're here, man. I'm really glad that you're here. So let's get into the first thing. Now, this is a lot, and this is going to take a lot to explain. Now, the first step to making any amount of money is resetting your mindset. Now, I want to do like an exercise in this class. Tell me, how much money did you intend to make this year, and how much have you made so far? Type it in the comment section. When you started January, I know all of us did all those New Year, new me, New Year resolution. I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that. You put some amount of money that you want to make this year. How much have you made so far? So far, how much have you made? How much have you brought out? Can you guys see my screen? Okay, yes, it can be in dollars, please. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of things. Wow. Okay, 20 million, 12 million. What's your name? This guy. No, so we should do a video together. This guy was in my 500K class, 0 to 500K. That was November. We did 30 days challenge of doing 500K, and also did $2,000 in 30 days. And now he's done over 12 million in 6 months. That's my student, right? So it's going to be a pity if you are not my student. Can it be in dollars? Yes. I intend on making 12 million, but only made 15K, my chest. Okay, somebody said now millions. Another person said, okay, I made 200K. How much did you intend to make this year, like in your first 6 months? I thought of making 200K monthly. Yeah, not, okay, great. So now we ignore one of the most important parts of making money, which is our mindset. Because we're used to aspire to maguire, to retire, to expire, everybody ignores the mindset and everybody's just like, let's just keep moving. Let's just keep doing what we are supposed to do. Oh, let's just try. We'll make it last. All of that. And we go into business, we go into life, we go into pushing our daily lives without even checking our lives, our mind before we do that. Now, let me tell you something about money. Money comes to your mind before it comes to your pocket. Every single dollar I've made in this life, I thought about it first. Every kobo I have made in this life, I thought about it first before it came. Every progress, every certification, every skill, I thought about myself earning in it before I got it. Now, let me tell you something that's so powerful about the mind. Who here has experienced, like when you think about somebody, the person calls you? Have you ever just, thought about it before? When you think about something, when you think about somebody, or you're talking about somebody, thinking about somebody, the person calls you. Anyone here? Just wave or type in the yeah. Okay, somebody has experienced that. People experience that. And why is that? It's because our minds are connected to what we call the universe, right? Our mind is connected to other parts of the world, and it can call whatever it is we're looking for. Now, this is the crazy thing, right? The money you are looking for, the thing you are looking for is looking for you, but not this version of you. That's the crazy thing. It's not this version of you. It's looking for the tough part of you. It's looking for the part of you that is disciplined, that is consistent, that is driving, that has the capacity, that has the skill, right? Somebody said my voice is too low. My voice is low, okay. Okay, hold on. Please check your phone. Oh, people can hear me. Oh. Please, can you guys hear me loudly? Is it loud enough so that I can go on?
Yes.
Okay, great. So the person that said is low, please check your phone. All right. So it's about your mindset, right? And I share this thing into like 4 different mindsets that everyone should have if they want to start making money. Look, money is not so deep, right? How come you can think of problems and they start happening in your life? Like, I mean, the same way you can think of issues, the same way that, like people experience this thing. I'm sure people experience it where you start getting scared of something and it starts to happen. Who's ever held a cup here or a glass plate or something that you're so scared of breaking, and at the end of the day, you broke it? Why? Because your mind is breaking it already. You can picture that it's already broken. So no matter how much you try to protect that cup, it will break. There's no formula you want to use. Today, tomorrow, no matter what you do with protection, it will break. And I learned this like years ago, like way back secondary school when I used to read books and stuff like that. That's this cup somebody gave to me. My school daughter just bought me a cup and I used to protect this cup. Like, if you break this cup, I can literally kill you. And after 1 week of protecting my cup with all due diligence, my cup broke. It wasn't even my hand. It broke. Somebody took it and broke it. Why? I had spent so much time protecting that cup in a negative way. So some of us have spent so much time thinking about the problems in Nigeria. Let me prove it to you that in Nigeria, you guys don't really believe Nigeria will change. How many people have prayed for Nigeria to be good today or this year? If you pray for Nigeria to be good this year, just wave. Let's make this interactive. If you prayed for Nigeria to be good this year, just wave. Great, I see some hands. Okay, I want you to reply in the comment section. When somebody asks you how the country is treating you, what do you answer? Type in the comment. So your prayers is just mouths. Your prayer is just mouths. You don't believe in the prayer that you prayed. You see? So you see, when you are praying for Nigeria, you are doing religious acts. But when it comes to living in Nigeria, you don't believe in the country. And you know, let me tell you something, right? Anything you do not believe in doesn't work for you. This is not juju, this is not religion. Anything you do not believe in, anything you speak against, anything you do not believe in cannot work for you. That's why some people will say, oh, if I put my inside bet, you know, they lose work. It can't work. Nigeria is bad. Nigeria will always be bad for you. There are people making billions in Nigeria. I'm making money in Nigeria. I don't have 15 head. My parents are not billionaires, but I'm making money in Nigeria. The difference is the mindset that we have. So you see, somebody said the country situation is not even encouraging. But the person said, God, I want Nigeria to favor me. Nigeria will bless me. Nigeria will do this. Now, I want you, before we go ahead, I want you to keep something in mind. Some of you here are not Christians, some of you are Muslims, but I want you to stay with me. Now, this is a principal rule for your life. In the Bible, there's a part of the Bible in Proverbs that said, as a man thinketh, so he is. Not so he will become, or so he's going to be. So he is. Your present reality is a product of your thoughts. Your present reality is a product of your thoughts. I'm sure everybody's like, I thought this guy came to teach us strategies. This guy all this mindset thing. If I don't change this thing, there's nothing. Like even if I anoint you today with $10, you will throw it away. Because your mind cannot hold it. Your mind cannot handle it. Why is it they give people money? Why is it that people win, what you call it, lotto, win gifts online, win 50 million, 10 million, and they're back to poverty in few months? Why? Why would somebody win Big Brother Nigeria and we don't know where he is today after giving him 30 million? Why? Mindset. So you cannot move on in your life if you do not have a great mindset. And I split it into 4. So as a man thinketh, so he is. And out of the abundance of your heart, the mouth speaks. That means it's what you have thought that you are going to speak. So what you prayed is different from what you are speaking into your life. You pray for Nigeria to be good, but what you prayed for, what you are speaking into your life is that Nigeria, that is Akpa. Nigeria not treating me well. Nigeria, I want to leave Nigeria. So it can't even work for you. So even when your friends are seeing strategies, when your friends are seeing good things, when your friends are seeing great things, you can't see it. Why? Because you're not operating on the same mindset, and it's going to limit you from moving. There's nothing I do, there's no strategy I teach you this night on sales that will work if your mindset is not changed. It's your mindset that does not allow you to take courses. It's your mindset that does not allow you go for the things that you want. It's your mindset that makes you think about, oh, I must have this in my pocket before I move. Let me tell you something. I planned this year that I'm going to spend up to 5 million learning this year on knowledge. When I said this thing, how much did I have in my account? I did 22,000. In 1st of January, I entered this year with like 22K, 22,000 naira. And I said, oh my God, like I'm going to spend money learning, right? And you would not believe me, like I've crossed like 1.2 million already in knowledge, right? Spending knowledge. Now, the funny thing is, the money will come. I just have to be in the right frame of mind to receive that money, right? I have to be in the right frame of mind. I have to believe that it will come. When I made this, it was 22K. Now, my first class, I paid almost 330K. The second one, I think 100 plus. I just finished a certification. I paid like 30K for that one. The money will come. There are jobs that I've gotten that I know 100% is not by prayers, but the words I've spoken into my life. Right? It's by my thoughts attracting them from all over the country. You are looking for you're looking for international employer. You want somebody abroad to employ you, but you see all these Oyibo people, get as they behave, they know they employ Nigerians. They can't employ you. Your mind is countering what you are saying. Your mind is countering all the things. You don't desire it. When you truly desire something, there's nothing capable of stopping you. It's almost impossible for something to come and sit down and stop you. It's the reason why somebody will put out the course and you say, waiting in the teach why I know Sabi. And you know deep down you don't know it. If not, you'll be making that money. Right? 96 people entered this group to learn. How many people are here? 32. It's the difference. It's the mind, it's everything. Your mind is how you wake up in the morning that nobody needs to remind you that you have to make sales calls. You have to pitch. You have to put structure to your business. You have to put structure to the things you do. You have to dream. You have to look at possibilities. It's your mindset, right? So I hope I've been able to just lay a foundation. Now let's go into success mindset. We have four different mindsets that we're going to set up this evening. We have the success mindset, we have the money mindset, we have the habit mindset, and we have the plan mindset. Now for the success mindset, everybody needs this. Look, if you're ever going to get out of poverty, if you're going to get out of lack, if you're going to get out of that situation where you're always looking for money, you're always struggling, you're always, how will I put it? Like everybody's moving, but you're not. You're not trying things. Now, I'm not talking about you failing. It's okay to fail. I mean, your money can finish. Like that's life. You can go up today, go down tomorrow. But I'm talking of the state of mind when you're always lost. Like you make money once in 9 months. You don't even make cover. Like you're so scared of making money. It's because of your success mindset. How many of us in this life dream? If I ask you today, what's your dream? A lot of people will not answer. Some people say I want to be pilots. I want to answer, okay, what's your dream? What's your money dream? What's your dream? Type in the comment section. Tell me what's your dream? What's that thing that wakes you up in the morning? What's your why? Your dream is your why. Your dream is not what you dream of, what you see when you sleep. It's that thing you see that does not allow you to sleep. Do you understand? What's your dream? What's your why? Why are you waking up every day? What's the purpose? Why are you in this life? What's the cocoa? Why are you here? What's the plan? Like, you can just sleep and go now. Like, you can just die now. Like, what's the stress? Why do you have to go and look for work? Why do you have to bother about applying for that job? What's the dream? What's the purpose? Why do you want to make money? What's the idea? That's the question you need to start asking yourself. What's the purpose of all this drag? Why are we even hustling on this hustle that we are hustling? Why are we pushing? That's why you need to make.
Okay. Ma, no, money class in the
bread don't you do? Rice at this one too.
When we pass when you say
She will not be there with chop rice at the end.
she says every time.
Can we all hear me? Can we all hear me now? Can we all hear me now?
Okay.
I get this one. I get one number. We call me now. I don't know. I don't know who that is. Okay.
Can we all hear me now? Great. So I was saying, let me just share my my screen again. Okay.
When you press phone, they want to go slap your phone.
Okay, great. All right, so I was asking a question. I said, write in your comment section, right? Write in the comment section, what is your dream? Like, why are you doing all of this? What's the hype? Why are you here? Who wants to come online? Who wants to come on and tell me what's up? What's the dream? What's the vibe? Why are you waking up every morning? Is money the only thing you want to make? Is money the only value you want to add? What's the dream? Right? While we're all doing that, right? This is what I think, right? A lot of people have lost the ability to dream. Why? Because of problems, because of Nigeria, because of the issues, because of a whole lot of things. People have lost the ability to dream. So everybody just wants to make money, which is the easiest thing to do, right? But the truth is, everyone here, like every one of us is on an assignment, right? God didn't create you for fancy or to occupy space. There's more to space than what you're currently occupying. God wants you to do more. Like God owns this entire universe. I don't know what you guys believe in, but what I believe in, God owns this space and God wants you to do more. But you have to be able to dream. You have to be able to see it. You have to be able to hold it and hold on to it and keep moving. Even when you fail. Now, the importance of you having a dream and holding on to it is so much that when you fail is what you keep saying, because your dream is already is already existing. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a secret that I found out. When you think about something, it's already in existence. The problem now is, the thing now is maybe not in this time, maybe not in your immediate time. Maybe you have to work towards it. You have to hold on for it, or it happens immediately. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's very, very important that you dream. If you do not have a success mindset, man, I tell you, man, like, stop wasting your time. Stop wasting. Money cannot come. That's why people go into fraud, because they don't see themselves making money legally. They don't see themselves doing things the right way. So they go into fraud. It's the easiest. They don't see themselves growing something. There's no dream, right? So they do the easiest thing that is possible, right? And then they do it. I mean, learning fraud is not easy, but I mean, it's the easy way out. 1 year, 2 years, you can still learn a skill and do something good with it. But because they don't have the ability to dream, they don't see it, they can't have it. You see it before you have it. You have to visualize it before you have it. Now, what's the next thing to having a success mindset? Is the possibilities, right? I believe that everything is possible. I don't believe in the world impossible, right? The only time I get to talk about the word impossible is when I'm scared, right? And I tell myself, there's nothing like impossibility, right? Everything is possible. You've got to have a possibility mindset. Like, if you can think about it, that means it's possible. Human beings are not capable of thinking of what they are not capable of creating. It's not possible. Like, for you to, the only thing that is impossible is for you to think of something that doesn't exist. Anything you think of already exists. It's already in existence. The difference is that it might not be in your hands. I mean, if you had spoken to Pharaoh that there'll be something on 4 wheels, right, and say, oh, it's going to have an engine, he might not even understand what you're talking about. I'm talking of a car. He might not understand. But somebody thought about a car. Somebody thought about a light bulb. Somebody thought about this laptop that we are using. Somebody thought about it. It was just a thought. Somebody thought about electric cars. Somebody thought about countries. Somebody thought about the soil. Somebody thought about agriculture, farming, like structuring business. Somebody talked about building iPhones, Samsung. It was somebody's idea. I mean, if you look at the hard drive in the 50s, I mean, 5 MB hard drive is like one kitchen. it's a lot of load. It's 5 MB. Oh, it's a lot. And then somebody thought about it, that what if we can just carry a hard drive anywhere, and they start to work towards it. But if you do not have a possibility mindset, you would struggle. You would find it difficult to move forward. When things fail, in your mind, you have failed. In your mind, this is impossible. In your mind, I can't do this anymore. This is the end, blah, blah, blah. You've got to be willing to move. That's how you grow. There's no other way. There is no other way. You have to look at possibilities. Now you've dreamt. Now you put in possibilities. Now you have seen, oh my God, that 12 million I want to make is possible. That 10 million I want to make is possible. That 2 million I want to make is possible. The 2 million, 5 million, 1 million, 300 million is possible. I've got to make, that's how I make money, right? Anytime I start losing money, anytime I run out of money, I have to go back and check my mindset. What's wrong with me? What am I thinking about? Why am I so scared? And then I have to take it out of my mind, and then I have to go with so much energy. So you've got to look at possibilities. Now, the next thing is to set out goals, right? You need to write down goals. Look, if you're a Christian here, please, I want you to live by the word of God. The word of God said you should write down your vision, what you are seeing, that thing that you are dreaming. Write it plain so that you can run with it. So that you are moving, God is making it happen. So that in the appointed time, he will make it to be, right? You've got to write down goals. Anybody who's achieving things without writing goals cannot have repeated results. You can do it once. You can do it twice. You can't do it the third time. If you do not write down your goals, you'll be subject to luck. You'll be lucky every time. And you build your life on luck. Now, the problem with building life on luck is that you might get unlucky. That's the crazy part. You might get really, really unlucky. So you need to be able to write down your goals. I mean, I'm talking smart goals, specific goals. Somebody said, I want to make millions. What is millions? Like what is millions? Let me even look for the person that said that and ask if it's the question. Just hold on. Okay, somebody said he wants to make millions, and I'm like, what is millions? Okay. Elizabeth, are you here? So if I said I'm going to give you millions, have I said anything to you? Did I tell you how much I'm going to give you? I only said millions. Would you even believe me? Elizabeth, are you here? Right? Okay, you're here. So if I said I'm going to give you millions, have I called any amount of money? What it can be millions of air, millions of hugs, millions of kisses, millions of handshakes. So when you tell yourself, I'm going to make millions, what your mind reads is a lot of like millions of things. There's no direct thing. So even if your mind is trying to bring it, it doesn't know what it's bringing. So it can be millions of problems. So you don't tell yourself, I'm going to make millions. I'm going to make 1 million. I'm going to make 2 million. I'm going to make 5 million, 3 million, 10 million, 12 million, 20, 30, 50. Not I'm going to make millions. Millions of what? You can make millions of problems, so millions of issues. Millions of wala. So you do not allow your mind to choose for that mind. Now, let me give you one important thing. Anything, there's something we call conscious and subconscious mind, right? And I've been reading a lot about it, and I've millions of dollars is what? Millions of dollars of problems. I mean, problems can come in dollars. Hello? It's just millions. That's no amount. You're just calling wala for yourself. So as I was saying, your conscious mind can filter things, your subconscious cannot. And your subconscious is what drags things to you, right? When you tell yourself, look, I'm not fit for this job. Look, if you like, apply for 1 million jobs, you can't get it. You will struggle. It's only God that will have mercy on you and give you that job. But you will struggle because what? Your subconscious is controlling your life. It's how you act. It's everything you do. It's the energy around you. So if you do not, I repeat, if you do not believe what you are saying, if you don't add the specificity to it, if you're not specific about what you want, you are wasting your time. It's better you don't even have a goal. It's better you depend on luck than for you to say, I want something and there's nothing. It's just words. So be specific about your goals. Measure them, put a timeline, measure them. Is this possible? Put a timeline. Right? Measure your goals. Like, okay, is it even achievable? Right? Is this attainable? Right? I need a measurable goal. How much do I want to make? I want to make 12 million. When? I want to make 12 million in 2022. When? October 2022. I want to make 12 million. I want to make 50 million. This year, I want to make this amount of money. Is it attainable? Be realistic with yourself. Look, I know I told you to dream big, but don't be foolish. Right? Look at yourself. Do you have the skill? Now, I'm not telling you, I'm not asking you whether it's possible to make the money. Oh, yes, it's possible. The question is how? How do you want to do it? Do you have the skill? Do you have what it takes to make that money? Is it attainable? Right? Is it realistic? Like, is your goal realistic? Have you just wake up, you want to make $1,000 million? You want to make any, because they say to dream big. You now say, oh, I want to make 50 billion. I mean, you know what it takes to make 50 billion? You have to be realistic, right? I'm not saying don't dream, but be realistic with your dreams. I mean, you are old enough to be realistic with your dreams. Set a time, set a timeline, set a timeline to when you want to achieve this dream. Set a stop date to this dream. This is when I want this thing, right? I know when I'm going to get some certifications. I know when I'm going to get some awards. So if I'm not getting it now, I know exactly what I'm doing. You need to have your goals written down plain. Do you guys have a vision board? When you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you look at that encourages you that things are going to be fine? What's the thing you look at? When I wake up in the morning, I have pictures of my Mercedes-Benz GL 450. And I look at it every day and I'm like, oh man, I like myself inside this car. As big as I am, I want to be big inside this car. I look at the 500 million naira house that I want to own. I go to land where I look at their estates and I imagine myself walking around inspecting in those estates, right? I look at companies, I look at their internal structure and just think about those things. I visualize it. Then I start to take action towards it. That is where you take action towards. Your action is what will put everything into play. When it comes to your head, do it. I mean, Nike, the swoosh sign says just do it. Just do it. Go ahead. A lot of us are big thinkers. We can analyze, overanalysis, like we're overthinkers. We can think of all the possibilities, everything that can possibly happen, but we never take action. And then we're wondering why we do not have money. It's the same reason. You don't have money because you can't just take action, right? You don't know how to take action. Now, sometimes you might want to take action, but then you are lacking the knowledge and then you are in deep shit. You might take action in the wrong way. So that's why you can't miss any of this. You have a dream, you see that everything is possible, you've got to have a goal. You've got to have something you're looking for. Take action every day towards that goal, right? And get the right knowledge for it. Last year, by this time last year, in June, June 2021, I set out a goal that, look, I started product design, but I was also serious with my career. And I said, look, by this time next year, I would have made so amount of money from product design. Sorry, hold on. I would have made so amount of money from product design. And then I wrote it down specifically. I set out a plan. I set out a structure, set out a calendar, how many hours I was going to spend learning product design every day, designing, putting my portfolio down, blah, blah, blah. 1 year later, I've crossed my margin, right? I've worked with the companies that I want to work with. I've visualized myself working with. I've gotten the amount of money that I need. My social profile has grown. As a product designer, just the way I wrote it down, the way I visualized it, the good thing is that God even did it better. It came very smoothly. So if you want to move, you've got to have this in your head. You can't do without it. If you remove one, you will crash. You remove knowledge, there's no point. You remove action, you're just there. You remove goals, there's nothing to move forward. You remove the possibilities, you will always be down. You remove the dream, just go home. I don't know if you understand. So let's get to money mindset. Like I said before, you've got to offer value. Enough of this, God, I want 50 billion, 1,000, 100 million, 1,000 to drop from heaven. It's not going to happen. You make money by giving value. You make money by putting out money there. Like you've got to put out money out there. You've got to put out value out there. You've got to give something in return. You've got to give something and say, good, I'm giving this thing out. I'm going to get something back in return. You're not here for fancy. You're not here to be pitied. A lot of us are moving with pity mindset. I mean, if you meet Dangote now, what's the first thing you do? You ask him for money, right? So I want you to help me design this business. Hello, offer value. Dangote too needs help. Can you be of help to him? I've seen people, I mean, I read a lot of people about people I want to be like, and I'm saying that the way they became billionaires is by helping people who are already there. They offered value. There's no two ways about it. They offered value. Right. So you've got to offer value. If you're, what are you doing? Okay, if I meet you, why should I answer you? Why should I reply your comments? Why should I reply your chats? Why should I get you involved in the business? A lot of us, why our friends are not involving us in the things that they are doing is because we do not carry value. Our friends are not inviting us to come and do business with them. They're not sharing ideas with us, not because they are stingy. I mean, if you can turn 1 million to $50 million, why wouldn't I call you as my friend? So a friend is not going to say, oh, because you're my friend, I tell you what I'm doing. I mean, if you're going to add value to my life, then come. Nobody talks, people talk to you based on what they're going to get from you. People relate with you. Look, I don't care what anybody's saying. Like, even your parents, right? They care for you so that you can care for them later. So you understand? It's a give or take. Give, I give you, you give me, you know? It's all about value. You've got to be offering something. There's no giveaway anywhere. So it's high time you step down from that high horse of thinking that things are just going to happen because you exist. You've got to give. Even God built the earth so that people can serve him. He gave value first, right? He didn't serve people and say, oh, you start creating so that I can't. No, he gave us, then we give him back. So you've got to give. You've got to put in something, right? Give, and it will be given out to you. Good measures, pressed down, shaking together, turning over. You understand? Give. Give value, give something so that you can get. Whenever I want to get to somebody in a high place that, I mean, I can't reach, what do? I look for something I can do for them. A lot of you are struggling as creatives because you don't know how to give things to people. You don't know how to offer value. You think everything is all about, oh, I want to make money. Do you know that I've been able to work with some people over the years on a consistency, like on a, what do they call those things? Retainership basis, based on the first value that I offered them. So they don't see a need to choose another person again. When they flop, when they even lose contact with me, they find me to do that job for them. Do you understand? So it's all about value. Next is saving. Look, creatives, we make money. If you think you're not making money, print your bank statements. It will shock you. You'll be surprised how much I've passed through your bank account. You'll be very shocked. Just print your bank statement for the last 6 months. And you ask yourself, I thought I said that I didn't have money. The first time I tried it, I told myself, look, dude, you've got to start saving money, man. You got to start taking your finances serious. I mean, I was making money online. I was making a lot of money. And at the end of the month, I mean, it was like I was 8 months down and I had only 50K in my account. So I spoke to my mentor. My mentor said, Obi, you're reckless. Check your accounts, check your bank, print your statement. And I printed it. And my statement was using 6.7 million. From where? When did I make 6.7 million naira this year? How did I receive credit of 6.7 million naira that I did not know that I received it? How come? And it turned out that I wasn't saving. And saving is not about keeping money, right? I'm talking of putting money, planning for money, keeping money in such a way that money works for you. Constantly finding a way to make money stay. That's saving money, right? If you have money and money is always running, you're in trouble. What your spending habits is crazy, man. Now, that was I think 3 years ago, I made one of the biggest mistakes in my life. You know what was? Taking boats. Now, if I want to go to my junction, I take boats. If I want to go I should have just bought a car. Like really, I would take boats for every single thing. And what was the issue? It was 1,500, 200, 800, 600, 700. By the time I checked my boat transaction for the year, it was 1.9 million. Please, how much is Camry 2014? I'll be 2010. How much is Moz? I used 1.9 million on boats. On boats. Why? Because it's 800, 200, 3K, 1K, 5K, 2K. You know, so it doesn't count. I believe it's wait, how much? It's not 800. Well, let me just pay. And money is finishing. Money is going. I'm not even understanding that I'm wasting money. A lot of us are making that mistake because we believe we're creative. Another person will hire me for clothes. Another person will sew clothes with me. Or another person will come and design. We are not keeping money. We're not saving money. When we're spending recklessly on things we're not supposed to buy, on things we're not supposed to have. Sometimes the gadget you want to buy is not now you're supposed to buy it. You can still use what you're using. Sometimes the things you want to have right now, you got to hold on and plan for them. Do you understand? That person that you're looking at his workstation, that his workstation is worth 5 million. It didn't happen in one day. Go and check very well. It didn't happen in one day. He worked towards it, he spent, he saved towards it, and he wasn't spending recklessly. So you've got to look at all these things before you go into making money. This is a money mindset. Next is you have to plan for money. I'll ask a general question. Please, have you guys ever noticed that when money is about to enter your hand or money just entered your hand, it's as if everybody now knows that you have money. People start asking for money. Who has experienced that? If you experienced that, just wave. Money just entered your hand, and it's as if they informed everybody that you now have money. All of a sudden, your guys know that you have money. Hello, Alpha bro, I feel see 2K for your hand. I feel see 3K. And you're like, I didn't tell these guys that I have money. I've not posted any WhatsApp picture. Why? Because money is like energy. Money has power. Money can call. Money calls things towards itself. It calls people. So if you don't plan for money, money will plan for you. Right? If you don't plan for money, money will plan for you. So when money is coming, money is checking. Do you plan for me? I should do the planning. So money start planning for necessary things. And money is not a good planner. That's the bad thing about money. It doesn't plan well. So start planning for hospital bill, emergency. Your brother had an accident. Your sister did not have pocket money. That's where all your guys, all the they say that you're only start remembering them. Why? Because money is planning for you. But if you plan that, okay, this money I'm going to use to grow something, the money will act according to that plan. Money is a spirit. It will respect who respects him, right? It's a reckless. Money is reckless. Money himself is reckless, right? Money is not something. It's a thing. It exists. It's a power. It's reckless, and it can do and undo. So you've got to make plans for it. You've got to be the god of the money, or the money becomes the god of you. I don't know if you guys are understanding something. So if you don't plan for money, money will plan for you. And I don't care how much money comes into your hand. 5K, 2K, 3K, 10K, 50K. Plan for that money. Don't say it's too small. Don't say, how much 3K won't do. It can do a lot. So that it won't pass through a lot. Do you understand? Money can do a lot. Don't tell yourself that, okay, this money is too small. I can't use it to do anything. You are just going to shoot yourself in the leg. So you've got to be careful of how much money you're spending. You've got to plan for money. And ask yourself, this money that I'm even asking for, do I have the capacity to carry it? You see billion land you have today, what business do you want? Let me ask a general question. If I give you 1 billion today, what business do you want to start? Type in the comment section, what business are you going to start? 1 billion land in your account today, boom. What business are you starting? Come on, type in the comment section. 1 billion naira today, real estate. The money will finish in 3 days. If it's like that, this is that real estate, the money will finish. Forex trading, you will blow the account because you'll be too joyful, no stop loss. You will blow it. Blockchain enterprise. Okay, this is a business. When you say real estate, you buy house, you retire, you waste it. 1 billion, what are you going to do? Come on, you guys should type in the comment section. 1 billion. What business are you going to start with 1 billion naira if you were giving today? There are only 3 people here. Come on, type in the comment section. I can see you guys. Chukuka, Techno, Bemi, Dare, Steven, Temi, John, Taiwo, Octavia, Kamsi, Dominion, Ibauchi, Peter, Darasimi, Blessing. See, I'm confused. Big time investment into agriculture. If all the crops die, 1 billion. 500 million goes to buying land, 100 million for fencing it. There. Are you kidding? What? What? You just wasted amount 600 million. Okay. What are you putting on the land? Now you are buying land of 500 million, please. Are you sure that land will even stay again? And bring your money. You now make that 1 billion within 20. My brother. Okay, I will hire a business coach and fully understand what to take to extend. Now the thing is, you have a good idea, but the problem is, as your business coach made 1 billion. Because if you hire a business coach that has not made 1 billion before, you are in trouble. We teach you how to make 1 million. So you carry your 1 billion back to 1 million. So it's very dangerous. Establish a studio agency and run it well. Okay. E-commerce. Okay, I'll go for the recycling. Great, great. I like this. I'll buy a few stocks and ETFs. The market crashed like 2018 market and 2008. Steven, I'm here. Like, seriously, it's crazy. It means business coaching agency, agriculture and investment. It took Grant Cardone close to 40 years to build 1 billion company. So how do you want to do it without me? You pay almost half of that money to get to that level. So your business is even going to flop on the start. Not with everything though, but I'll do recycling first. Building a brand or starting a business. What brand? You just said building a brand. I mean, what brand? I want supervised one. Okay, great. Food is one commodity. Food, I like food. Never thought of this. That's why I'll go for someone who has credible testimonies. Great, 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 great. I see ideas now. What have you noticed from all these comments people have made? Some people are confused. Some people they have the idea. Some people might employ the wrong people. The problem with money is if you do not have the capacity for it, it won't come. You have not made 1 million today because you don't have the capacity for it mentally. Via your network, via your knowledge, you don't have the capacity for it. So once you don't have the capacity for money, it can't come. Right? And as you grow, as you put in time to learn, take action, possibility starts to happen and your capacity for handling money starts to increase. I mean, if you had met me, hold on, sorry. If you had met me, oh my God, my network has gone off. Let me be sure that my network is still on. Okay. If you had met me, this person says you open shawarma spot with 1 billion. Go kill me. Shawarma spot, you want to open 1 billion shawarma spots all over the country. Okay, invest half into building houses, sell some of those profits and retain some as rental income. This sounds nice to you, get into work. People are putting money with the wrong place and they are not getting their money. Everybody's doing real estate, but it's not everybody that is wealthy. So you've got to be careful with this. But I mean, you guys get my point. So you've got to have the capacity before you start making money. Any money you have not handled, you don't have the capacity for it. It's simple. There's no juju anywhere. Nobody is stopping you. You just do not have the capacity to handle that amount of money. I hope we're making progress here. Okay, great. So the next thing is the habit mindset. Now we are pumped up with the success mindset. We're pumped up with the money mindset, but we need the habits mindset. Nobody ever made it recklessly. People who made it recklessly lose it recklessly. It is a function of your discipline, your consistency, your ability to fail over time, your ability to relearn, and your drive. There's no two ways about these things. There's no short corner. There's no loop. It's one-way road. You follow your success mindset, you have your money mindset, you are ready now. You understand that, okay, I need to overvalue, I need to save, I need to spend wisely, I need to plan for money, I need to have capacity for money. But do you have the discipline? Discipline is you waking up when you're not supposed to wake up. Everybody is sleeping. I mean, you can sleep and while away your future, but stand up. Stand up and work. Discipline is you saying, I'm going to do the right thing even when I don't feel like doing the right thing. That's discipline. I mean, creatives were supposed to be sleeping by 10 a.m. Is freelancing what? Sleep as you like. So you are sleeping. I mean, I'll finish it tomorrow. Kings of procrastination. So we'll do it later, right? I can always do it later. And like the Bible said, a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hand, and poverty will come to you like a thief. So you see, I don't have money because you're not disciplined. You have money mindset, or you can dream, you can visualize, oh my God, I'm drawing up possibilities, but you're not disciplined. Now, I'm going to give you an example of somebody that I respect so much. It's my student. It's not so he's still here. I don't think he's still here, right? And why do I say I respect this guy so much? Now, I gave an assignment in my class, in my 500K class, where I teach them to go from 0 to 500K to 1 million in 30 days. I gave an instruction in that class that every day, pitch to this amount of people, every day, pitch to them, every single day. You have to pitch to them. You have to show them your work, this amount of people. This guy kept this thing on for 30 days. Now, at the end of 30 days, he's probably texted over 2,000 people. He finally got a job that's paying him 1 million per month. That's the difference between you and the person who's disciplined. I mean, there are days where he's not getting any reply. He's not getting any response. He's not even getting a feedback. He's still pitching. He's still sending that invoice, that invite. He's still sending that message, that script. He's still applying for that job. That is discipline, consistency, staying on when he even looks like, oh, it's not even going to work. It doesn't even look like it's going to work. You keep pressing on because what? You have that dream, you see the possibility, you have this goal, this is the right, you know this is the right way. It's not clicking yet, but I've got to stay consistent. I mean, growing my brand on Instagram didn't just happen in like a day. I spent like 2 years before I moved away from 1,000 followers. I mean, I spent 2 bloody years trying to figure content out, trying to figure a whole lot of things out. I stayed consistent, even when nobody was texting me that SMO, please, I need your help with sales. I need this, I need that. Even when no one was texting me, I kept posting content. Even when I post content, I have 4 likes. I kept posting. I kept posting and posting. That's consistency. You've got to be able to push yourself. You've got to be able to tell yourself, look, this creative life, this thing that I'm doing, there's no juju. I know all these strategies. I have to implement it every freaking day of my life. No more mediocrity, no more pitying yourself and telling yourself, oh, what if I don't get it? What if you do? That's the question now. What if you do? What if you eventually get it? What if everything works out for you? Fine. Why do you have to keep telling yourself, what if you don't get it? What if you do? It's very important that you stay on that right mindset. If not, you're going to enjoy yourself. I don't know if you guys are understanding me. So now you need to be disciplined. You need to stay consistent. You need to be willing to fail, man. Like, I embrace failure. Like, I embrace it because I know that, look, if I failed at something, it means I didn't do something right. And it means that's the right way to do this. You've got to be able to embrace your failure. You've got to be willing to fail. Anybody who's not willing to fail has never tried anything. Anybody who's not making progress has never tried anything. You've got to be willing to fail at something. I mean, sometime in your life you failed and that's why we do correction in primary school after failing, because there's an answer. There's a way. Failure doesn't mean that it's the end. It just means that, okay, fine, I didn't do this the right way. I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep pushing. You've got to have drive. You've got to keep pushing yourself. I mean, look, let me just explain something to you guys. I know you're creative. You've got a great idea. You want to offer value. You want to make this money. You want to push. You want to make a whole lot of dough. But, you're just down. You're just tired. I don't even know what's going on. Let me tell you the truth, eh? You've got to push yourself when nobody's pushing you. Like, you've got to be your own superhero. When you are down, tell yourself, like, record voice notes. I record voice notes of myself and listen to myself, telling myself, I'll be fine. I can do this. So that I can keep pushing. You need this for yourself. Because if you wait for somebody else to push you, sometimes you might not see the motivational speaker. Sometimes you might not even see the person to push you. Sometimes the person you want to push you is even trying to push himself. So you've got to be willing to try. You've got to be willing to make a move, even when it seems like, oh, it's not going to work out. Do we all understand, right? And you've got to be able to relearn. I know you learned how to make money last year, but is that last year still working? You've got to relearn. For every amount of money you've made, you learn something new. Every amount of money you made, you learn something new. So you've got to be able to unlearn, relearn, right? Learn, unlearn, relearn. Always follow that in your life. Always, I mean, I'm a product designer. I've taken at least 6 to 7 courses on product design. I've watched at least 160 videos on product design. So if you ask me, SMO, so this is your product design, do you really know it? Yes, because I spent time learning. I spent time, a whole lot of time learning stuff. So you've got to be able to keep pushing and learning every step of the way. Are we good to go? Great. Now your plan mindset. Now back to our goals, right? We need a plan to move forward. You need to ask yourself, what can I offer in exchange for money? What value can I give in exchange for money? What do I have in exchange for money? If somebody wants to give me money today, why should they give me money? What is in my brain? Is in my knowledge? What am I giving for money? How do I intend to push this thing out? How do I intend to show people that, look, I have something I can offer you for money? How do I intend to do that? How do I intend to show them I've got something for them? How? I've got to know how. I've got to know what am I supposed to do? When should I push this out? You've got to be able to study times and seasons. There are some times your creativity is needed in a particular place. You need to know when. You need to know when people need you. You need to know the right time that people need you so that you can stay there. I mean, I know that beginning of the year, people are still trying to fix their businesses, so I sell a lot, right? I push my business out at the beginning of the year. When everybody says, oh, there's no money in the country, I help people make money. Do you understand? When it's half the year and people are not making a lot of money, I want to help people make money. What can I sell? What can I put out? You've got to give out something in exchange. What can I sell? What product can I sell? And how much profit do I want to make from this? Those of you who said I want to make millions, the reason you're not making money is because even the money doesn't even know how much wants to be made. You've got to be able to put profit. How much? Add a tagline to your profit and you would be able to make money. I mean, like if you have this alone, you have made 1 million this month already. If you listen from the beginning of this session to now, you have made money already. And let's go to the next phase of this class. Woo! I feel pumped. Are you guys enjoying this class? Come on, if you enjoyed this class, drop something in the comment section. Tell me you're enjoying this class. Wave to me. Wave, 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 wave. Are you getting something from this? Are you getting fire from this? Great, 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 great. Corporate branding. Whoa, we're going to talk about branding. Look, how you see your business is what it will be. Your business is how you see it. If you do not see your business in a certain way, it cannot become it. You see your business becomes what you see of it. I see myself as a brand. I see Salesman will be as a brand. I don't see myself as just a guy who is doing something online. Oh my God. I see myself as a brand. I see myself as fire. I see myself as somebody who's here to break boundaries. I don't see myself as someone who's just out there to collect people's money. I see myself as someone offering stuff. Now let's break down brands. Let's break down brands into different parts. We have corporate brands. When you hear of a corporate brand, it's a way a company markets themselves to be ahead of a competition. Now, if you have a company and there's no branding to it, there's no name attached to it, there's no identity, you just know that this is what they, I mean, people on the road, vulcanizers on the road, you cannot attach them as, you cannot, let me ask you a question. If you own a G-Wagon 2022 model, you bought it 250 million, and your tire bursts, can you give it to a roadside mechanic, or you're going to go to an auto shop? A, for roadside mechanic, 2, for auto shop. Who are you going to, A or B? 1 or 2, who are you going to? 250 million naira car to roadside mechanic. Okay. Somebody said A. It's like they have not removed your bumper. Bumper for G-Wagon is 8 million. My brother, you cannot take it to roadside mechanic. Trust me, it's auto shop, right? Now, okay. A lot of people are saying auto shop. Why? because their car fits that corporate brand. The auto shop is structured. The auto shop, they believe, has the machines. The funny thing is that the knowledge the person has on the roadside is not even different from the person, the auto shop, the knowledge the auto shop guy has. The only difference is that he has put it as a corporate brand. He has put structure. He has a building. He has a name. He has machines. When you come, you see, oh, there's a process. That's a payment process. That's a filling process. That's why you park your car. They ask you questions about your car. There's a system as a corporate brand. Now you're running your design brand. You're running your fashion business. You're running your engineering business, your architecture business, your surveying business, your creativity business. What brand are you? Are you a corporate brand? You are a trader. You are a forex trader. You want somebody to give you 500 million to trade. You want mutual funds, hedge funds to give you money to trade. You want people to give you, what do they even call these companies? I've forgotten, the people who give money for you to trade in large sum. You want them to give you money and you come as a single person. You're not coming as an agency. You're wasting your time. You've got to rebrand yourself. You've got to show that, look, I've got what it takes to do this. I am a corporate brand. When somebody texts me, hey, SMO, I want to run ads, I want to do design, I give them my corporate brand, which is SMO Digitals. I have a company called SMO Digital Services Limited. I give them that corporate brand so that they can pay that money. So when I'm billing them 1 million, they're not scared. That shit will not run with my money. They can verify that it's CAC registered. So that's how I stay ahead. Now, the funny thing is that you can be a personal brand and still be a corporate brand. You can use your personal brand to influence your corporate brand. That's why people attach faces to companies. When you think of drinks like Trophy, Gouda, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, 7-Up, you are already putting faces to it. When you think of soaps, right, you're putting faces to it. When you think of DSTV, you think of programs, you think of TomTom, you're putting faces to it. When you say Pepsi, what face do you imagine when I call Pepsi? What's the face that represents Pepsi? Tiwa Savage, Messi. I like this, right? You see, you can remember because they branded. I mean, you can remember, but if there's no branding, there's no personality to it. You can't even remember. You remember Messi, you know Messi's attached to Pepsi. And you buy Pepsi and drink because what? He's the GOAT, greatest of all times. DJ Copy. I mean, so there's corporate branding is the way companies market themselves in order to have an edge over the competition. The reason why the other person is making more money than you is because they put themselves corporately. Next is your personal brands. How persons market their personal products, knowledge, and skill. When you say expert near, we're talking Toyo Motosho, but nobody goes to Toyo Motosho. Everybody goes to expert near. But this is the interesting thing. Toyo Motosho is the personal brand. Expert near is the corporate brand. And that's why it has edge over other affiliate companies, other affiliate brands across Nigeria. Can you see the difference now? You can use your personal brand to push your corporate brand. Yes, you must register yourself to CAC to be a corporate brand. I mean, why will I pay you 1 million, 20 million to somebody that I don't know about? Please. So that if you do any rubbish, I can easily go to the CAC, report you with my lawyers, and arrest you. You understand? So you need a CAC. It's very important. You need to know a product, but you need to put yourself as either you're a personal brand, a corporate brand, or a product brand. And what is a product brand? People who market one product, they're not marketing any other thing again. So people like in skincare, you're a product brand, right? Yes, you attach faces to it and all of that. Your business is registered, but you're pushing your skincare. You need to know where you are. You can't be doing business haphazardly, right? And then service brand, marketing services, which include your creativity. So graphic designers, UI, UX designers, the thing that, that part of you that architecturing jobs, architects, developers, that part of you that wants you to think, animators, motion designers, you are a service person. You've got to put yourself as a service brand. Know where you stand. Don't be a service brand posing as a product brand, because sometimes they might need you to do more, and because you are stuck on one product, you miss out the money. Fashion design, you are a corporate brand, right? You are a corporate brand. You are a service brand mixed with a corporate brand. You offer services because you need to be creative with your designs, right? Now, you can combine all the products, but you can't combine all. If you combine all, you might miss out, because when you put product branding, you're marketing one product. That means even if you have the opportunity to do more, you can't. So you can pick at least 2, at most 3. You can't do all. Do you understand? I hope we're all getting something here. So ask yourself today, what part of branding am I into? What part of branding am I into? Next is making money is all about awareness. We can't know you if we don't buy from you. We can't buy from you, sorry, if we don't know you. We cannot buy from you if we don't know you. We got to know you before we buy from you, right? And if you're making money as a creative, man, I mean, what's the point if I'm not seeing your logo, man? I don't know your name. I'm seeing Obi Namdi 11723. Is this playing? What kind of playing is this? Why would I be seeing numbers to your name and you call that awareness? Why would I text somebody that has 1176453 on their Instagram account? Why? Why? There's no logo. You say you're a designer, no logo. You're a business, no logo, nothing, no brand name. Your brand name is even funny. Jesus will make it international ministries. Jesus must succeed Babin Saloon. Ekele the electrical fashion designer. It can't work. You can't stress people's minds like that. You've got to be able to put names that people can pronounce, names that people can relate to, names that have value to them. I mean, read up on brand names, brand colors. They have names attached to them. When you think Coke, you think red. You think Gucci, you think green and red. You think Louis Vuitton, you think red. Christian Louboutin, you think red. Victoria's Secret, you think black and white. Cartier, you think gold. I mean, you've got to be able to see yourself differently. Attach a brand personality to your brand, right? Stop doing things one side, one way. And one of the ways you can attach, a personality is by collaboration. You've got to get people to support what you're doing. You've got to get people to know what you're doing, right? Push out your stuff like no nonsense. Push your business like no man's business. Push it out. Talk to people. Let me ask you guys a question here. How many people do you talk to about your business every day? Type in the comment section. How many people? You're creative here. You want to make money online. You want to make money offline. You want to make money everywhere. How many people do? Jesus, my chair. Somebody said nobody. So wait, how's the money going to come, please? 1 per day. So in 30 days, you have spoken to how many people? 30 people. And from ratio of customer acquisition, it is 2,000 to 1. So you're not even going to get customer. You need the mercy of God. Type, aside my friends and people I'm in contact with, nobody. Yeesh. I don't even have a business. Okay, that one, your problem is a different problem. We'll come about that. We'll come to that. Come on. I want to know how many people talk about your business in a day. Minimum is 50. Minimum. In 10 days, you have done 500. 30 days, you have done 1.5. If 1% convert, you have 15 sales. What am I saying? You have 10% is 150. 1% is 15 sales. If 1% convert, you have 15 sales. 10% convert, you have 150 sales. How many people do you talk to about your business is very important. If you don't advertise yourself, don't push yourself. If you don't talk about yourself to people, nobody's going to know. They're not going to know. No, so it's not here. There's a lady in my class. That was in my class. The lady she was selling Zobo, she reached out to me and said, oh, B, I want to make money. I'm tired of making just 40K every month. I want to make money. I need to make money. And I said, okay, no wala. Let me take you from 0 to 500 in 30 days. She said, sure, it's possible. I said, take the class first. And she took the class. She didn't run one sponsored ad. She followed my instructions. 30 days, she did 1.1 million selling Zobo, nothing else, selling Zobo, no sponsored ads. She was talking to people like no man's business in a day. Money she couldn't make in a month. The entire year, had not made up to 1 million naira. She did everything in 30 days. That's the difference when you talk to people. Attach a brand to yourself, attach a personality, collaborate. Now, what message are you passing to people? The way you convey your message is very important. If I had said how to make 1 million in 2 days, possible? There's every possibility that nobody would have come and attended this class because is this guy trying to play with us? Which one is in 2 days? Now, Juju, I'll be waiting. Your message is important. Your message should carry what you are selling. Number one, what you offer, what problem you are solving, how you intend to solve it, how you're currently solving it, and your results. Put your message out there to people. Hi, my name is Obi. I'm a digital marketing expert who has helped 5,000 people achieve up to $60,000 sales in the space of 6 years. And with the help of digital marketing services, social media content, I've been able to achieve this. Here are my results. I would like to work with you. I have looked at your business and I see that your business is lacking this and I want to work with you. And I put that message out there. Somebody says, oh, hello, sir, I just saw your message. Oh, please, how much does it cost to do this? And I tell you it's 500,000. Okay, I can pay 400. Good deal. I didn't have to spend money on sponsored ads. I reached out to people. Do you understand? You got to reach out to people. Have your logo, man. Like no logo, no image. Have your brand name. If your face is your logo, use it. Have a nice name that I can pronounce. I won't be scared. Brand personality and a good message. That's your identity. And you do well with your brand. Next is prospecting. Direct prospecting. Get out of your house. A lot of you sit at home too much. Go to that restaurant where you know that people are going to be eating. Go to the gym. Those of you that like the gym, I don't like the gym. I like my big body. Go to the gym. Talk to people. When I used to go to the gym, I had like people who even bought something from me from the gym. Good afternoon. Hi, what do you do? Oh, bro, I trade Forex, man. I do this, I do that. I teach sales. Person that, man, you're the person I'm looking for. I want you to come over to our office and just talk to my staff and stuff. I'm like, it's not free. Oh, how much? And I'm like, 100K that app and maybe pay 70. Okay, gym buddies. We go to the gym. I go to his office and we solve problem. I didn't even have to run any adverts. Go to your church. There are people in that church that have problem. I talked to a guy. I remember sometime last year. I was having this free session on Telegram and I gave them a challenge. I said, go to your churches, your schools, talk to everybody about your business, offer some things to somebody for free and watch how they'll pay you because free always gets you paid. And this guy went to church and for the first time attending fellowship, he has not gone to church in a long time. And he entered service and after the service, he saw this woman with a beautiful baby and he said, Omar, I would love to take a picture of your child. For free, no stress. I'll bring my equipment to your place and I'll do. The man's like, no, wow, thank you. I really appreciate. And then he took the picture of the child, edited the picture very well and gave the woman. Now his intention was that, she'll refer me. And then he did that. And the woman said, God bless you. I really appreciate it. So how much should I send? He said, don't worry, ma. Just refer me to. The woman said, no. I said, ma, please now, don't worry. The man said, I insist. Trust me, I insist. So he sent the account number. I said, just send anything you have, ma. Guess what? I'm coming. Okay, guess what? The woman sent him 30,000 for picture. One picture, 30K. Now, he didn't even know that there was somebody in his church that had that kind of money. So you miss a lot of people when you don't talk to people about your business. Somebody like me, in the bus, I'm talking. In church, after service, I will greet everybody. Good afternoon. I'm your Nigerian mom. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hi, my name is Obi. I want you to have been seeing you around. I used to come around. This is what I do. Right? So you've got to push your business like no man's business. Talk to all of you that are, shy people are broke. It's high time you stop being shy and get out there and talk about your business. Direct marketing, content marketing. Push out content that sells. Use captivating headline on your social media posts, man. Put a storyline in between. I have this single post on my Instagram that made me good money. I calculated how much I spent about 140K on that particular Instagram post and did about 4 million in profit. And what was the post? I was just telling him of how I helped somebody do something simple. Told people the strategies and told them to DM me. Content marketing, you post something online, there's no call to action. There's no message me back. There's no send me a DM. There's no comment. There's no request. So we're just supposed to eat the content and not ask for help. We need to ask for help. Tell us to ask for help. Sometimes remind us to ask for help. That's content marketing. Put out content that sells. Advertise to your community. Form a community. Ask for people's opinion. Get people to connect with you personally. All this, I'm too big. It's not everybody that should enter my DM. It's going to enjoy your business. So people should be able to reach you. I mean, you can text Grant Cardone on IG and he will respond, on Facebook and he will respond, on his iMessage and he will respond. These are billionaires. Why? They understand the advantage of having a community that they can communicate with. Your community is going to help you know what you're doing wrong, what you're doing right, what you're not doing the right way. Right? Prospect, form a community, advertise, run sponsored advertising, run it. Sponsored ads, run it. Pitch, have a plan, send your proposals. I mean, I have resumes, I have different, let's say cover letters now that I use for different proposals. I have different proposal samples that I use for different jobs that I want to apply for. Written down, because I'm always pitching. Have the amount you want to make every single day and you will make it. Today, I'm going to make 20K, go out and make it. We've talked about your mindset. You just got to put in the work. Now, when you're putting content, we've spoken about content marketing. Use the right content with good storyline, good headline, and a call to action. Use good videos. Make videos of yourself. YouTube doesn't have to be perfect, but give value with your videos. The channels you use to push your content is very important. Very, very, very important. You shouldn't be pushing out content that should be on Twitter, on IG. It's a waste of time. People need to engage. People need to comment and say their mind and give you their size. There needs to be violence. So put out content on Twitter, put out content on Instagram. Sometimes your content needs to be on Pinterest. It needs to be on Behance. I mean, I text you today and I don't know where your content is. It's funny. I don't know. I can't find you online. I say, okay, send me a proposal. Send me your link. You don't have a website. Do you have a Behance profile? Do you have a Dribble profile? Do you have where I can easily go and see what you've done? How can you say you're a fashion designer? You have only 2 pictures on your Instagram. Is this playing? Is it a joke to you? Is your business a joke? You cannot say you're into real estate and you don't post nothing about lands. We don't even see anything about inspection, nothing. Build a community, use the right channel and grow your business. So your advertising, do Instagram, Google ads, YouTube ads, Facebook ads. These are channels you need to start learning. Go to YouTube and learn how to run Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Google ads, Instagram ads. It's very important. You need this for your business so that you can grow. Right now, when it comes to sales, we're almost rounding up. When it comes to sales, these are the things that you need, right? These are the things that you need. Very important. You need to understand the needs of people. Why do they want this? When do they want it? What do they want it to look like? And who wants it? It's called buyer personality, right? You need to know who wants your product, how they want to be served. You need to understand how people want to be served. Because if you don't, you're going to make a lot of mistakes and you're going to sell to the wrong people. It's very important that you know why people need your product. If you don't even know why people need your product, when you meet them, what are you going to tell them? Because you don't even know why they need it. You can't explain to them what's going to do for them. So you need to know why. You need to know who needs your product. You're trying to advertise your graphics design and you want to be charging 50K per design and you are texting Mr. Kunle that obviously from his account, it's obvious that he's not interested in good designs. He just wants to sell market. Instead of you to be sending your pitching to communities, to be a community man, to community managers, to CEOs, to CTOs, to product developers, posting your stuff, tagging tech guys on Twitter. Who is very important. When is very important. Where is important. What they want. How they want it to be seen is very important. So you've got to be able to push your stuff by the way people need stuff, by people's needs, understanding people's needs. Next is proof of service. Want to sell well, have a portfolio, showcase, rate cards, very important. I mean, why would you try to sell your market and you don't have a rate card? Like I say, I want to see your rate card and it took you 3 hours to respond. I'll pick those that sent it very fast. Some of us who are designers here don't have rate cards and it's disappointing. You've got to have a price and you have to state your price. It should be structured and designed. That's how we see you know how to do your work. Very important. Gotta have a portfolio. Where do we see all your work? I mean, you will send us 5 million pictures, right? A rate card is a design or a flyer of what your prices are. That's a rate card. Portfolio is important. You have to have your rate cards on each of your channels. Have your rate cards everywhere. Showcase your work. Build a website for yourself, for your business. It's high time you stop playing small. Big companies who are going to... I started working with a company that eventually got to design a website for a multinational, one of these telecommunications company. And they reached out to them via website. They didn't run ads. They just saw their website and reached out to them. That's the difference between you and somebody who's making serious money. Very important. Information marketing, same thing. You've got to push out. Now let's come to sales. Now let's come to information marketing so that I won't jump. Now it gets to a level in your business that is no longer about how many designs you do, but how many people you teach to become like you, right? As you are creating your channels, I've talked about channels that you push out your product, right? Channels, Behance, Dribbble, Twitter, Pinterest, Google, everywhere. LinkedIn, Facebook, push out your stuff. WhatsApp, groups, everywhere. Now you start to teach people about, do you know how you test that you know what you're doing when you try to teach somebody? Your authenticity, where you can teach somebody what you know for free without even shaking and doing it well, that's authenticity. Why would, okay, I'm going to come back to questions. Sorry, I'm seeing questions. I'm going to come back to questions, so just hold on, right? You've got to start teaching people about what you know. Do not be shy about what you do. Teach people. Charge people to know you didn't learn it for free. Your knowledge costs money. Teach people what you know. Authenticity. What you can do, collaborate with people who are already ahead of you. Build a product around what you are doing. Okay, you are a designer, you design stuff. Build a template you can sell to companies. You can build a template. I mean, people sell millions and millions of templates. I build website templates I can sell to people to design their websites. I build templates. You buy my templates, $50. You can use it wherever you want to use it. You have one license. Upload your stuff on Envato. Build a product around your knowledge, around your skill. It's very important. That's how you make money. You don't make money by working. You've got to put your templates on autopilot. Create templates. I mean, Canva templates. I mean, Canva is making a lot of money by creating templates. Hello, Canva is $11 billion. They create templates, different people develop templates, and they sell. The money you pay monthly goes, part of it goes to them as long as their templates are being used. Sell your templates, create stuff, your knowledge, create a course on how to do design. Open a YouTube page. You do fashion design, open a YouTube page and walk us through the steps of cutting, of sewing, of stitching. We need to know. I mean, somebody like me, my zip here on the road, I need to know how to buy thread and needle and do it on the spot. We need to know, create a product around your stuff. Collaborate with people, no more competition. Reach out to people who are higher than you, but in the same field, and collaborate with them. You grow, you make more money. Do we all understand? Right, and now down to your pricing. When you are trying to price your stuff, you price according to these things. You price according to the class of people, because you're not going to put out, I mean, if you have a surgical, let's say, let me give you an example. I bought this pen, $150. Why? Because there is Miniso on it. Miniso is a different brand. They can charge me $150 because their branding is on it. Now, if I bought Bic, I can buy Bic for 15 naira. I can buy Schneider. Where's my Schneider pen? I can buy Schneider for 100 because Schneider has a different design, has a different name, and has been seen as a different brand. So you price according to the class of people you want to buy your product. What type of people are going to buy your product? Some of you already kill your brand by saying, oh, it's affordable. I want people who don't really have money. You are killing your business and your product already. You've got to go according to class, according to the needs of people. There are products that there's a lot of people who need it, but because of the need, the price has to come down. Sometimes because of the need, the price has to go up. Sometimes because of the features. Android is cheap, Apple is expensive. Why? It's Apple. The features of Apple can't be found on Android. It's Apple, so you have to buy it expensive. The camera is different, so you have to buy it expensive. The battery is different. The screen is different. The design is different. Sometimes it's the relationship you have with the customers, you price them. Some customers like you, so they don't like to cheat you. You have to be honest with them and stop calling them affordable. There's a client who stopped talking to me for over a year till I apologized for telling her that 100,000 was expensive. She paid and just blocked me. She has money. She's proud. So some people, you've got to build them based on relationship. Do you understand? Some people, they want to be, there's retainership, but they want you to drop your hand small so that they can do long term. I'm telling you, if you put all these things in place, money will come to you like rice. No jokes. I mean, money is coming to you already. Now you know how to make money. You're on the right mindset. You know how to push yourself. You know how to structure yourself. You have the skill. You are creative. Get out there, right? So now you've learned all these things. It might finish. It might die out. You're asking yourself, is there a way I can sign up and do something? Yes, I have a bonus for all of you. So I'm gonna give you guys that bonus, right? Tonight, I'm opening my road trip to 500K. If you have never made 500K online before, this is your opportunity. Road to 500K bonus. It's a 30 days challenge. You learn and you earn. There's a lot of things you don't know about business that you're doing wrongly. They're doing the wrong way. You need to know. See, I have an entire study of Instagram. Instagram gives me money on a monthly basis. On a monthly basis, I make a lot of money from Instagram. And people don't even make as a creative. I mean, I don't post much on it. In a month, I post like 10 times. And I make money more than somebody who posts 90 posts 3 times a day, 90 posts a day. There are things you don't know about Instagram. There are things you don't know about social media. There are things you don't know about business, about structure. There are things you don't know about collaboration, competition. There are things you don't know about money. You need to know. I'm opening that tonight, and I'm going to sign in. And if you're interested in joining this class, it's going to cost you 10,000 naira. It's 20K. What am I saying? It's 25K actually. Those of you who have been students in the past, you know how much you paid. You know how much you sweated for it. But for everyone who attended this class, I'm going to give you an opportunity to join this challenge for 10,000 naira before I increase it. This is for those in this class before I drop it online. It's 10,000. You're going to work with me in the next 30 days and turn whatever it is you know what you're doing into cash, right? So send me a DM now on WhatsApp. For those of you who have my WhatsApp number, send me, boss, I'm in, account details. And I'll send you the account details and you will opt into the class. As you opt in, I'm going to send you what you call it. You're going to send me your email to verify you. Now I want to walk you through some of the testimonies, right? So don't go. I want to walk you through some of the testimonies from some of the students who took the class last year, right? Let me walk you through some of the testimonies of those who took the class the last session that we had, right? So can everybody see my screen? I'm going to take questions, but I want to walk you through some of those testimonies. I am smo.com/road trip to 1 million. I just want to walk you through the testimonies. Let me show you. We did 30 days challenge. Let's make 500K in 30 days. I'm going to open you up. I mean, if you click on this link today, you ask you to pay 25K. So don't even click on it. Send me a message and I'll sign you up. All right. I want to walk you through this. Look, these are things you're going to be learning, right? You're going to be learning everything about money, right? Money, business audits, choosing the right business, market analysis, competitive analysis, product servicing, product business plan templates, marketing analysis, business approach, brand strategy, content development strategy, content marketing, product packaging, content development, content calendar, pitching templates, growth strategy, buyer personas, barrel marketing system, analytics, advert model, Facebook, Instagram, business, running ads. I'm going to be showing you how to run ads the way I do it. That makes me money. I'm going to be showing you how to attract people, write your sales copy, pushing you, writing a good template. I'm going to teach you how to make sales, how to build rapport with people, buying and how to sell buyers and how to sell to different types of buyers, customer acquisition, customer flows, automations, handling objections. When people say, I'll get back to you, how to handle it, band strategy, follow-up strategy, cold selling, digital sales, cross-selling and upselling, bonus sales strategy, prospect, and I'm going to be there with you for the next 30 days to do that. You have 90 days access to me. You can ask me any question. There are other business people that will be there with us. You can track your goals. So let's get to it. Now, this is the video of the lady who did 1 million. Say, I'm still in module 2 and I've done over 500K. This is her. And after 1 month, she had done 1.1 million. You can go watch this video on YouTube, or I can send the link. I will drop the link on the group for you guys to watch it, right? So somebody said, tell people what you sell. She said, I sell sugar-free Zobo and fruit juice. That's all she sells. And she's in module 2 of the course, and she's done 500K. This is somebody who couldn't do 40K a month. Person couldn't do 40K a month. This is Kasi Ventures, who went from 33K to as a copper. So as of 2 months ago, I was living off NYC Alawi on 33K. The story is different. Business is life. Say congratulations. And what do we see here? He said, good evening. Just want to, what does he say? I said, cigar. He said, I've been able to make over 1.5 million. Where's it? Okay, that's a video. The video, I'll send you the link to the video. That's a video. More than 1 million in the last 3 weeks, in less than 3 weeks, right? And it's already in 3 supermarkets. I teach you how to distribute your business in different places. Some of you are playing small. This is an NYC person already doing serious money. Do you understand? This is not so that I was here earlier in the class. Nonsense said, Odogu, how far? It's been a while. I said, make I share testimony. Crowd Creates just signed your guy, 2K per month, $2K per month. Currently, that's 1.2 million naira per month, every single month, right? This is Denu. Denu made 100K a day after he signed up for the class. They just watched module 1. I made 100K the next day. So when I tell you that money follows you, think I'm joking. This is it. There's no 2 ways about it. There's more. This is Elisha. Elisha has done over 2. I mean, when this class came out, it was 5K. Elisha reached out to me that, boss, I just have 5K, and then I was still nice. So I said, okay. Elisha said, oh, I was complaining about people not signing up for the class. Like over 200 people joined and just 70 people participated. So I was like, don't mind them. You know, people giving stupid excuses about data. Please, account number, I have also 5K, sir. And I said, sign up. He's done over 2 million. He did over 2 million in sales. He's teaching copywriting. Something that he has been trying to do for more than 9 months. I didn't work. In 1 month, 30 days, over 2 million. This is Muba. Muba was selling 20K. We did a challenge of making 20K every day. And Muba has done, like, this is him. This is 525K already. Right? This is Tolu. Tolu was my ads person. Tolu, in 1 week, had done 525K from helping people run ads. Like, pitching himself to run ads for more people. This is Muba. Muba was selling phone cases, phone magnifier, and did 1.2 million in our first week. Good morning, no. I don't drop mine. This is us every single day. This is from the good road trip to 500K, right? But this is people making money. This is my guy. This is my housemate. I showed him something about closing sales. 1 day, 1 client, 140K. So if you're still making 10K per design, you are a joke. You need to start doing more. This is Alphage, 300K yesterday. Right? He was sick and he told me he just got 300K yesterday from 1 client, 1 brand identity deal. 300K. This is a photographer who did 100K in his first week. 100K in his first week. So there's more. There's more people. There are people I have not even shown here. There are people that their money is here. That a lot of people that have done. I mean, no, so that I showed you that I was doing $2,000, said this year he had already done 12 million now. So what's stopping you from signing up for this class? You need to sign up for this class ASAP. This night, I'm giving you an entry fee free of like 10K. I'm cutting, it's 25K. I'm cutting 15K for everybody who participated in this class. Sign up with 10K. Don't tell yourself it's too much. If it's too much for you, you're limiting yourself. Remember, your mind is your money. So if you can't see it, you can't have it. Fashion designers, I don't care what you are selling. I mean, I had a fashion designer who was working in the bank. And she was making 80K per week. She wasn't making any money because she didn't have time. I told her to structure herself. First week, she did 80K, second week, 300K. Fashion designer. So you can't miss this. You can't even miss the challenge. Every day, because you need people who are there to keep you consistently. You will learn a lot. I hope I've been able to bless you. I hope I've been able to help you in making money. So I want you guys to sign up. Send me a DM if you can see this video and sign up for your course. Thank you very much. I'm going to be taking questions now and stopping this recording. If you're watching this, click on the button below and sign up. Thank you very much, guys. God bless you. So let me just stop recording. And then I go to questions and answer.